Rise to the pledge.
Rise for the
Pledge
flag.
allegiance to the flag
Flag
of
of the United States of America
and to the
and to the republic
for
which
which
it
stands
one
one nation
under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
liberty,
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 for all.
justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence for the 26 individuals who lost their lives 8 years ago at Sandy Hook Elementary School. Thank you. Be seated. Okay. Malaya, do
Jordan
we
with
have
us?
any-
Where's Jordan? Jordan, you here?
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm here.
he's Malaya, do we have any public comment?
There's been no public comment submitted at this time.
Very good. We'll move on to agenda item number 4, which would be approval of the November minutes. Motion to approve.
Motion to approve. They look
Motion
good.
motion made by Rick. Is there a second?
I'll second it. Bill Stowe?
Bill Stowe seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, those abstaining, chair votes aye, motion carries. Item number 5 is discussion on parks and schools. Tony?
Parks and schools. I believe we cleaned all the leaves. Leaves are cleaned up.
Yep.
Nothing out of the ordinary report for parks and schools. Jordan and Frank, feel free to chime in if you feel I'm forgetting something to talk about.
Absolutely.
But I just business as usual, parks and schools. We're just preparing for snow. But everything's okay. Leaves are all clean, parks are clean, schools are clean.
Okay, any transfers, Tom?
Nope. No
Very good.
transfers to talk about.
Okay, we'll move on. Item number 7, financial update.
That's attached.
Yep.
We're still within our line items. We're approaching snow season.
Quickly.
You know,
Very good.
financial statement is there for everybody to review.
Yeah.
I think we do a pretty good job in DPW keeping within our numbers. As Mr. Demko could probably attest to that, right?
I don't see any glaring concerns at this
Yeah, you
point.
guys
Yeah.
good. Actually, out of all the departments that we see come through on the Board of Finance, you guys are solid. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, Tony, it seems like you're doing a very good job after looking at this budget for the first time, man. So keep up
Thank
the
you.
good work.
We do our best to stay within the numbers. It's challenging, but we do it.
Any more questions regarding financials? Just one note. I know, Tony, you're working on preparing the budget for next year.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And it's my understanding you'll be submitting that on the 18th.
By the end of the week.
Right. And so that'll be a discussion point, and we'll take a vote on it
Right.
at our January meeting. So just.
Now, let me just chime in. If the Board of Finance call a meeting to review the budget, where I have to present the budget to the, then what I'll do is I will let you know, Pat, and we will most likely have to have a special meeting to review the budget and or approve before we could approach that Board of Finance meeting.
Exactly.
Correct? Okay.
going to be before our January meeting. So we should be good to go.
I didn't hear your first part, Rich.
I don't think you're gonna have to worry about that because we're not going to be doing budget hearings before we meet again
Okay, good
Oh.
enough. Follow
All
you.
right.
Right,
And
so
then those will all
we'll-
be virtual meetings too, right, on Zoom?
Yeah, they're all gonna be virtual meetings again, you know,
Yeah.
we
Right.
stayed for 3 months on Zoom, so. Fun.
Yeah, I like the Zoom meetings, to be honest, they don't bother me. I don't know how everybody else feels, but
It's all right, it
I
gets
mean-
old.
it'd be nice to see everybody, but you know, this is also nice in the comfort of your own home after a long day. So, doesn't bother me.
So
Just since we are
this is like
talking,
our Christmas party then? Sorry,
Sorry? What was that, Bill?
I said this must be our Christmas party then, right?
Yeah, no, we're gonna, believe me, after the year we had, we really should, do something.
next year,
I know,
Yes, sir.
And we will when it's applicable.
yes, yes.
on a side note though, since we are talking about the budget, you did mention that, you know, you are in need of computers, so I think that, you know, I'd like to make a recommendation to add a, you know, a couple computers in a technology line item for you.
They're already aware of it. They are in the preliminary stages of updating computer system throughout the town and the Board of Ed. So that is underway in IT. It's just a matter of when they get to it, I would believe. But to your point, Mr. Demko, that is underway. It's a project that's currently being considered with IT, and I believe there's a plan in place to do that. But like everything else, the COVID has really pushed everything back and screwed everything up. But it is in
Right.
play. Just a matter of our continued patience is all.
But I don't think it would hurt to get a quick email off to Rob.
Yeah, I could do that.
So you're not forgotten about and
Yeah,
just out of the shuffle here.
roger that.
Give me a CC on it, please.
Will do.
Thank you. Okay, anything else on financials? If not, we'll move on to number 8, vehicle update.
Vehicle update, our bodies for the trucks that we've discussed in past
Yep.
meetings. One body is complete, the other body is near completion. They should be shipped to us early next week.
That's good.
So we are pretty much on schedule as they so proposed,
Okay.
which is a
and then-
win, I mean, unfortunately, I kind of wish, you know, who saw the snow event coming, but we will work around the snow. You know, the bodies they're one's done, one's almost done. So they should be in our possession next week. We are working with Tracy's for the install. Once they get the bodies, they predict 1 week for each truck, you know, and then they'll be done. So everything's in play as we so planned. So far, so good.
Good
That's
job.
fine. Let's just make sure we're holding our feet to the fire a little bit and, you know, see what Mike can do to kind of expedite things for us.
Yeah.
Okay. What else on
Yep.
vehicles?
That is about it. I did receive an SUV for myself, a used one.
Yep.
We're going to try the big red that I've been driving, which is a little challenging to be driving around town and everything. Heavy duty truck. We're going to put it into the field. You know, we're going to probably put a tree crew in it or whatever. We could do numerous things with the truck. And then I could always use a truck in major snow events and such, but I think the truck could be more of use to the department rather than just driving me from point A to point B. So we've kind of changed a little bit. Beautiful new truck. The guys could have it. If I need it, I'll take it. I would foresee me using the truck only in a time where we have a major snowfall, things of that nature, where the truck probably won't be used anyways. But it's, full cab truck, and we could throw a whole crew of guys in there and send them off to their job designation, whether it be the Board of Ed, parks, whatever. But you could put one crew of guys in one truck and hook a trailer of anything and go to the designated job site and go to work, which for efficiency, it doesn't get any better than that. So that and the truck bodies is really all I see with the vehicle update. Frank and Jordan, anything in the garage, anything that comes to you guys' minds, don't be afraid to carry out. If I forget something, I got a million things going on, and you guys are more than welcome to bring something up that I may have missed. So, think I'm covering pretty much everything. But again, if you guys feel I forgot something, by all means, speak out and that helps me and it helps the board and it's all good. So
I think you got it.
I got it.
Think so.
Anything else?
Okay.
Anything else on vehicle update?
That should cover it. I covered pretty much the basis of all the changes and the projects that are underway. We're taking care of business like we always do.
Okay, item number 9, transfer station.
Transfer station, we finally completed our project. We are currently underway. Mattress recycling, which we did post Facebook and got it on the website and everything. But that's a done deal. Containers up there. Project is complete. Mattresses are now being brought in. They're being stacked inside the container. Help with the attendant and the resident. And anything that we could pull out of the waste stream being the mattress. Obviously that cuts on our tip fees that we currently pay. And they recycle the insides of the mattress. And the program costs nothing for the town. It's all free. So, it's a win-win for us. It further protects the environment, with the recycling efforts. And the project is finally completed. We did get a PO. I did issue a PO actually for the trash chute.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yes, PO is hand. I did give it to them, but I asked them, give me a date and a plan of when you would like to make the repairs. I suggested, we should not do this at a time while the facility's open. They should let us know if they need the facility closed. But again, it should be planned and, or do it while the facility's closed, being a Sunday and a Monday. Where, if we open the facility so they could dump their trucks from the curbside. But, he's not gotten back to me yet on a target date on when they want to start that project. So I will again follow up with an email, and then I could CC on that, Pat.
Yep.
When they're looking at, tackling this project. I don't suggest they do it obviously in the middle of a snowstorm. So, but they did give us a quote.
Snow Monday though.
What's that?
It's not
No,
gonna
it's
snow
not.
Monday though.
Right. And I could pull up the emails back and forth. It's just, maybe they're just busy or I don't know, but again, I'm going to try and send them another email to the target date on when they plan on doing the repair. They have the PO in hand, so it's a matter of them just giving us a plan on what they want to do it.
Right, they gave you the quote,
Yeah.
You turned around and you got the PO.
Yeah,
You
same
get the
day.
PO, same day, so now the ball's in their court.
Right.
A little pressure on them, send them a friendly email. Guys,
Yep.
what's going on? When are we gonna move forward with the project? That's all
Roger
I can- Okay. So everything's going good with the mattress recycling?
Yeah, so far, it's just the beginning stages of it,
Right,
but I have not gotten any complaints thus far. I have not
Any
really followed up with
comments?
Bravo since I'm sorry?
Any comments from the attendant or anything?
No,
that-
I haven't been very quiet. Very quiet. It didn't really get a lot of hits either on social media.
Yeah.
I mean, some people like the idea, we're saving money, yada, 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 but it is a home run. Anything recycling where you can protect your environment and save money on top of it. It's always a win-win for the town.
Absolutely.
I agree.
But yeah, we haven't gotten any major feedback from it thus far.
Okay, any other questions or comments on the transfer station update?
Oh, yeah, Tony, just really quick. When did the mattress recycling go into effect? When did that actually start?
Probably a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Right, Frank, Jordan, a couple weeks
Yeah,
now?
yeah, about 2
Yeah, it was
weeks
about
ago.
2.5 weeks ago.
Okay.
There's 4 mattresses in there 24 hours after it was there, so it is being used.
All right, cool. I'm sure once the word gets out, people will start to move in that direction. So.
Yeah,
Well, the word's out there, we put it on our website,
right.
we put it on social media, so we are communicating, with the residents as best we can,
Okay.
so.
Okay, agenda item number 10, work update.
Work update, okie dokie, we repaired 175 potholes, 7 tons of hot patch, Willow, Walnut, Worcester, Seymour High School, and Bungay Road. Let's see. Road construction, total man hours, 174 combined between heavy equipment, driver, and laborer. For construction, basin repair at Cozy Lane, remove the wood fence poles in Derby Avenue, repaired blocks at the transfer station, remove stumps at Seymour Middle School, installed street signs at Emma George Cemetery, remove basketball hoop at Bungay, screen millings at the transfer station. Trash and litter, 72 man hours. Let's see, trash litter, 2.63 tons of trash and litter was removed from the trash town cans around town in busy intersections. Tree trimming. Tree trimming was 32 heavy equipment hours, 40 driver hours, 72 combined. Tree trimming. Bungay, Canfield, Buckingham. We removed smaller trees on Bungay at Bungay School. We removed a tree at Bungay and Wood Street. Brown bag leaf collection. We completed Monday through Wednesday in this month for the month of November. For trash routes, we completed pickup. Total of 10 tons of brown bag leaves were collected. The man hours to do that were, let's see, 128 man hours. For next month, we should have Thursday and Friday to report to complete the whole project.
What is the cutoff date on the leaves?
Last Friday, correct,
Okay.
guys? We're done with that now, right?
Yes, all done.
Friday was the last day, and just so you guys to give you, let you know how that works again. We go by the garbage routes, and we'll take Monday's garbage route, and we'll take the whole week of Monday's garbage route. And we'll have a truck navigate through the neighborhood to help the people, give them enough time to get their brown bag leaves to the curb. So in other words, we'll start that operation on a Monday, and we'll have the truck drive through the area Monday through Friday on that garbage route to ensure that everybody is able to get the leaves out. So after that 5-day interval, we'll go to the next street, our next route, which is Tuesday, and we'll repeat on the Tuesday route. And we'll do that until we get through all 5 routes, and then we'll finish the project for the year. So far, we picked up 10 tons brown bag leaves through curbside pickup. That actually is getting better and better, I mean, I think the residents kind of like, we give them enough ample time. We're not rushing them to get their leaves at the curb. We're making a number of stops to drive through. So it kind of conveniences the residents. Next month, we will have Thursday and Friday, and we will be complete for this year's brown bag leaf collection. We're actually done now, but reporting will be completed for next month's meeting. Banner install. Banners for the pink taken down, and fall banners were installed through downtown. That's quite the task, but it's one of importance for us. Let's see, banners. 46 man hours for heavy equipment, 46 for driver, 92 combined. In total, whether you're taking them down or installing them, 310 banners. Quite a bit. It's a lot of work, but it's work that we appreciate. We like to be part of that pink project. It serves a good purpose, and we're more than obliged to assist. Then we get to the WPCA grounds maintenance and 32 man hours, clean the leaves at the pump stations in the facility there and remove a ton of leaves. Then we got a little basin cleaning going on due to the heavy rainstorms we had last month. 32 man hours for laborers. And then probably, let's see, yeah, that's 72 combined. Board of Education grounds maintenance, total of 216 man hours combined between driver, heavy equipment, and labor and seasonal, 216 hours combined. We cleaned leaves at all the schools, 4 tons combined for leaves that were removed from the Board of Ed at each school campus. The parks grounds maintenance, there was 106 man hours for driver, 172 labor man hours, 32 seasonal man hours, 310 man hours combined. 5 tons were removed from the parks to get the parks in order. And then the cleanups of town buildings, 8 driver hours, 156 labor hours, 12 seasonal hours, 176 combined man hours, 5 tons of leaves removed from all the town buildings, town sites, and the parking lots. And in total, you had 25 tons of leaves that were cleaned up from the various town projects and town sites and so on and so forth. So there'll be more leaves to report next month. And then that's it. That's what we have for the for our stats report, director's report, whatever you want to call it. But as you could see, and in between all of this work that we're doing, you know, we are as well getting our trucks in order for the winter season that is upon us. So the productivity is definitely there. There's not a question of that. We're still pumping the numbers every month with a total of what we'll say, I mean, there's 20 total, 17 guys. You know, our leads are out there leading, very best of the best. Then we have our you know, weighmaster at our transfer station. So, you know, you take them 3 out of the total, you got 17 guys holding their own out here doing this work. That's pretty good numbers to report.
Very good.
I would say that's accountable for their hard work. So, you know, nobody can really say to us that the Department of Public Works isn't working. There's the proof is in the pudding.
So a question.
all I have.
I have one question too.
How, are you still having problems with that business on Main Street? On the weekend?
Garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah, from time to time, they're still putting their the personal garbage in the barrels.
okay. All right.
My concern with that one is, you know, they can allow one business to do it. my biggest fear is you're gonna have a domino effect. Before long, what happens when all the businesses in that little stretch there start putting the garbage out in the cans that are designated for litter, you know what I mean? Litter, basically they're litter for patrons that want to throw something away. They're not for a business that wants to dispose of their business trash. They should have dumpsters for that. But, you know,
I've made a note to speak with Anne Marie about this, and I'll see if we can come up with a game plan. I think be very friendly about it, if you will, and not try to hit anybody over the head with a sledgehammer. If we could do something along the lines of social media to, get
on that,
the message out there that, those cans really are for, the walking traffic downtown and not really for the business merchants. I know some of those business merchants in the alleyways, I've seen their cans and whatnot. So there's really, not a whole hell of a lot of excuse for, dumping trash into the black containers along Main Street. So I've got a note, and let's see what we can come up with on that. Okay, any other questions on the director's report? Work update?
Yeah, I had a heads up at the Board of Ed building. The leaves, the wind is blowing the leaves and they're coming in the door of the building when they open the back door. I
where's
know-
that at 98 Bank?
Yes,
Yeah, that'd be the
I know you can't,
Naugatuck Valley Health and Board of Education building.
yes.
Yeah.
Right,
We'll get somebody over there first thing tomorrow to clean it up.
All right, Jordan, thank you.
Thank you, Jordan.
I know you're gonna be busy with the snow and you won't be able to see the leaves soon, so.
This year's been good. We're actually to get most of the leaves up before the snow hit. It's even worse that, and it's a roll of the dice. It's all dependent on the weather and temperatures. And last year, the freaking leaves stayed on the trees until like this time of the year. It just changed over so fast, and we had snow on the ground before we had most of the leaves off the trees.
Yeah.
So, but this year everything was pretty good. We were able to do most of the cleanup with our leaves. So we're okay. We're ready for snow for the most part. So
Yeah, ready or not, huh?
yeah, usually Mother Nature dictates that to us. So
Okay, any other questions on the director's report? Okay, we'll move on to other business. Anyone have any other business?
Oh, yeah, I just had one thing I just wanted to touch on. I believe it was back in October. I know you were getting some push from the police department about the signs and labeling the roads and all that, from what I gather. I wasn't on the board at that time, but I was listening to that meeting. You're not continuing to get any pushback from them on this. And from what I understand, it doesn't seem like it's within our budget to do something like that. Nor do
yeah, I don't know. We were getting pushback. What my concern was more or less timing.
Yeah.
They did ask us to put the stop sign in, which we've done. My concern was they're asking to stripe intersections and/or streets, or stop bars and such, and they usually ask at the time of the year where it's not really doable.
Okay.
So it's more of a seasonal thing. We can't do that kind of work in the colder weather because the paint does not adhere to the street.
I totally understand.
So-
I just wanted to get a little background on that because that was one of the things that seemed
Yeah.
like everybody was conversing about. So
I mean, my biggest concern, based on, the planning from Tony's end, or whoever worked with Tony on the planning end of this, and as far as man hours and materials, is a $25,000 investment here.
Right.
Guess what? Who's paying for it?
right, exactly.
Okay, so the chief you know, Tony replied to the chief and basically told him what we talked about here, you know, this is not really the time of year to be doing it. The paint doesn't stick, okay? We're really in a winter, you know, operation mode right now. So we'll see where it goes,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah,
And
no,
by the way,
totally
this is what it's gonna
understandable.
cost us to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who
Absolutely.
has, we don't have the money in our budget for it.
No, absolutely. I just wanted to get a little background on that, that's all.
No, that's fine, that's fine. I just wanted to shout out to, I think it's Frankie and Jordan for getting that stop sign up at, you know, Rimmon and Prospect. And I know it was on social media, and I sincerely appreciate your efforts for, you know, getting that up so fast. It was obviously something that was, you know, very, very badly needed. So my hat's off to you. As Rick mentioned before, moving forward, most likely for the first quarter of 2021, our meetings will be Zoom type. If there's any changes and should the restrictions be lifted by the first select woman's office, I certainly will be shouting out to all of you. I know you have a big task in front of you with this storm coming, but I just want to express my thanks to Tony, to Jordan, to also you, Frank, and all of the staff down there for the great job that they've done so far this year. Continue the good work. Let's keep it up through 2021. We've got some new things coming into play, hopefully, and teamwork makes the job go much, much better. And just on a final note, because this is our last meeting before the first of the year, holiday greetings to you and your families. Stay safe, wear your masks, and have fun in the snow, guys. That's all I have.
Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
Same to everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas,
Happy
everybody.
holidays to you guys.
Stay healthy, please.
Merry Christmas.
Stay healthy.
Anything else? If not,
I gotta go watch The Voice now with my wife, so.
You better go ahead and punch in, Tony.
Yeah.
Malia, any other public comment?
See everybody next
No
year.
other
Except
public
Jordan.
comment.
Thank you.
All right. Motion to adjourn.
I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, those abstaining. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Take
Have a
care.
good night.